Vintage Sound, 93.1 FM, Tony Tone Show from the Unity Point Health Studios. I love this next guest on the MPW Digital TV Celebrity Hotline. He's so funny. Been in different movies, TV shows, and he's back on NBC, but on the phone, we'll talk about all of it. David Alan Grier. Hey, buddy.
Tony.
David Alan Grier, it's about time, buddy.
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm great. I've been in radio 10 years. We've never talked until right now. What did I do wrong?
Well, you are on my list of bad people, Tony. I'm looking at it right here. Now, we can take you off that list, and I can't tell you why you're on that list. I think you know.
Oh, man. I know all too well, don't I? Just like... Man,
what I do? How'd I get on the list? You know.
I know.
You know.
My wife tells me that all the time. You know what you did.
Your wife, my mom. Yeah, it's the same deal. I think we're on the same page here.
Before we talk about the Carmichael Show, I want to pay you a compliment. And we actually did get to meet way back in stay with me on this, back in 1998, David. You were filming a movie that I really enjoyed, and it was filmed, some of the scenes, on one of my best friend's blocks growing up, and that was Return to Me.
Wow.
So I got to meet yourself and Bonnie Hunt and David Duchovny, and how about this? This is super nerdy. Minnie Driver signed my freshman yearbook from high school.
Oh, my God. And can I tell you?
Yes.
David Duchovny had the ugliest groupies I've ever seen in my life. It was frightening. It really was.
That's amazing.
Every morning they would gather by the fence. David, sign our autographs. You're like, David, those are your groupies? It was like so scary. May they be well, really.
Yeah, I hope that they got better as he progressed.
Yeah.
I don't know why I really like that movie a lot, and obviously you've done a lot in your career, David, but I think it was just because of, being able to watch it be filmed and kind of having a personal connection, but I enjoyed that one.
It was fun, I talked to Carol O'Connor, who is such a sweet man. And so Carol O'Connor, we're sitting there in our little chairs waiting for the scene, and he starts telling me how much he loves Comic View. And I'm like,
wow.
Okay, for real? And yeah, he's talking about the comics. I wish I could have recorded it, because nobody would believe it. I was like, wow, you are the black man's friend, sir. It was so cool, though. He was really nice, very sweet man.
Oh, man, I love it. And we fast forward to 2015 and 2016, and you're getting a lot of love shown to you specifically by NBC with that massive Wiz Live, and then with the new season of the Carmichael Show, which for us is Sunday night at 8 o'clock Central. So congratulations, buddy.
Thank you very much. I didn't think I was going to be able to do the Wiz because originally our production schedule was in direct conflict, and they were very plain with telling me, sorry, we need you on the Carmichael Show,
Right.
Good luck. I don't think it's going to work out. And then all of a sudden, everything just fell into place. It was like our schedule, we were put on hiatus, and I was available, and it just was great. I was so happy that it all worked out, and that they wanted me to do the production. So.
Right, and I was going to say, and I know that, obviously you have done a lot with music, so... Was the Wiz intimidating for you, David, because of the live aspect, or not?
Well, when I got the part, I didn't really know anything about the process. My first thing was like, I hope we get to rehearse, like, a lot. I didn't know. They told me that we had a 2-month rehearsal process. So once he told me that, I said, well, good, that's enough time. We're going to be ready. I'd never done anything like that in particular. You only have one shot. And the great thing about it was that time, that performance, nothing went wrong. Usually we did a bunch of run-throughs leading up to the live broadcast, and something always happened.
Right.
One of the guys on stilts fell and hurt himself, a piece of scenery dropped. Just stuff happens. And that night, nothing happened. The first, 10, 15 minutes, we were all you're doing defensive acting, like something's going to happen. And it just, you guys got it. No screw-ups.
That's really cool. Yeah, I wondered about that because of the fact that it was live. But again, if all the bugs were worked out, it went over well. So then we got to talk about the Carmichael Show, obviously, because if people haven't seen this, it's super funny, and I'm a fan of everybody on the show, yourself included, obviously. But is it weird, David? I mean, and I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer, but we're all getting older. I'm 32. Yeah. I'm 32. I got 2 kids. I felt like
I'm 41.
Right. I felt like
I'm 49. Okay, I'm 53. Okay, I'm 59. What?
I felt like I was 18 yesterday, and I'm like, where like, what happened? I used to be cool.
Hey man, stuff happens, bro.
So with the Carmichael Show, was it because the role that you play, was it something that you thought, oh, I can do this, or man, I don't want to play kind of like a father figure? How, did you embrace it initially?
Of course I embraced it because it's about the role and what's there. I mean, I don't want to be like Black George Hamilton. Hey gang, let's all go to the lunchroom and hang out with the rest of the kids. No, I really liked the role, loved Gerard, and I was a fan of his for a while. We met in 2010 in Montreal at a comedy festival, and I knew that he was doing a series, and I really wanted to read the script. Once I read the script, I wanted to play it because I thought it was a great role.
Absolutely.
I just yawned. That really pretty much
that's okay.
Puts a cap on that. But I mean, you know what I mean? It's always about the role. It's always about the role. I played Kerry Washington's dad.
That's right.
Yes, I did.
Right.
I did.
That's right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So this Sunday's episode, Gerard and the family debate going to a Bill Cosby concert. Oh boy.
Yes. It's pretty funny. There are those that are opportunists, like myself. I haven't been out the house in a while. Free tickets. I'm going. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's Mussolini. I'm going. And that starts the debate,
Oh, that's so awesome. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Like and I know we're referencing a show, but working in radio, we get to go to a lot of cool things. Like last Thursday, we were in Milwaukee seeing Bruce Springsteen and got to meet Steve Van Zandt. And then Saturday, I went to a WWE wrestling show.
Wow. But wait a minute. How long did Springsteen play?
All right, so David, he started at 8:05. He ended at 11:24, no breaks. 34 songs nonstop. He's 66.
Wow, that is incredible, man.
It was insane.
I saw Bruce Springsteen many times, back in the 80s, back in the 70s, man.
Yeah.
And he was killing it back then, but still doing it?
Yeah.
Do you think there was ever a time when he was on stage where he just, seized up and fell out? I don't think so, man. You never hear that, Bruce Springsteen was taken off stage.
Right. It never happens. David, at one point, he was singing on a catwalk, and then he decided he was just going to lay, and the crowd surfed him to the stage. And I was sitting there, and I was saying to my friend, this dude is 66, and he crowd surfed. I'm 32, and I've never done that in my life. And I'm okay with it.
Let me tell you something. If they'd have dropped him, that's emergency. Pops fell.
Right.
Okay? That is an emergency. That is wild, man. That's wild that he's still doing it.
It's crazy.
Keith Richards, still alive, man.
I know. Somehow. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
And here we are.
I don't know what the secret is.
No, that's wild. That's really cool.
So, David, again, I want to remind everybody, the Carmichael Show, Sunday night, 8 o'clock Central, NBC. Outside of this and coming off of The Wiz, what else is coming up for you? Are there things that you want to do or you're working on?
There's rest. I'm watching Steph Curry. There's really no time, dude.
Good.
What are you talking about?
Right.
I love when people say that. I literally have no time. I mean, which is great. I mean, I still do live dates. I still do tour. All that's kind of put on hold until we finish our season. Mm-hmm. We'll be wrapped filming the end of April. Then I have some dates I'm going to be doing over the summer. And you just keep grinding. I mean, I'm having so much fun, and I love the company I'm in. And you're just doing that.
I don't want to burst your bubble, but growing up outside Chicago, 96 Bulls, 72-10 would beat Steph Curry's team this year. No offense. It would happen.
Yeah, but the operative word there is would. Yeah, they would, but they're no longer there.
Right.
They're no longer alive and in a team. Now, here's the deal. My whole thing about the 72-game thing, that doesn't matter to me.
Mm-hmm.
What matters is whether they win the championship, because if they don't win the championship, whether or not they made the 72 games or beat the Bulls record means nothing.
True.
So, but that being said, they're probably going to have to match or beat the Bulls record if they want to maintain first in the West and go on to the championship. It is fun to watch, though.
I tell you what, they're super talented. Steph Curry's awesome, and I'm just really jealous. I'm not a hater. Listen, I know you got to go. David Alan Grier, I want to say thank you so much for the time this morning. Thanks for keeping me and everybody listening entertained for years and years. Best of luck to you, and we're going to watch the Carmichael Show Sunday night, 8 o'clock on NBC.
Please do, and come to the gate so I can autograph something.
Yes.
Again.
Okay? I will do that. All right, buddy. Take care, man.
All right, I'll see you later.
See you. Bye.